Melbourne has come to a standstill as an Invasion Day rally blocks roads and tram lines in the CBD. Holly Edwards-Smith is live at the protest. Holly, how many people turned up for that?
Kieran, last year's Invasion Day rally through Melbourne's CBD was described as the biggest in the state's history, and while the numbers so far are unclear, it certainly seems as though this year could exceed that. Thousands have gathered on Spring Street outside the Victorian Parliament steps. You can hear the cheers behind me. A number of speeches have begun. They started just after 10 a.m. this morning, and following the conclusion of that, they will begin their march right through Melbourne's CBD. Now, of course, the point of protests like this, which are occurring in states and territories right across the country, is to bring and shed light on issues affecting Indigenous Australians and to change the date of Australia Day. But a number of other topics that have been broached today do include Indigenous deaths in custody, as well as the Victorian Coalition's U-turn in their support of treaty. A number of signs today calling for treaty, not only in Victoria, but right across the country. There's also been some discussions about how the broader population in Australia view Australia Day. Rather than it being a day of celebration, protesters and speakers here would like it to be seen as a day of mourning, similar to ANZAC Day.
It makes me so confused as to why Australia says lest we forget on ANZAC Day, but get over it on Invasion Day. Both are a day of mourning, but only one is respected.
Kieran, but today there is not just a focus on Indigenous issues, but there are a number of Palestinian flags that have been flown and signs calling not only to abolish the date of Australia Day, but to abolish the state.
We always stand up for those who are oppressed, and today we are standing in solidarity with our brothers and sisters in Palestine, and we're so sorry for what you're going through.
Kieran, despite the large numbers that have gathered on Spring Street so far, there doesn't seem to have been any clashes with police. There are dozens that have lined the steps of Parliament House to ensure that this protest today runs smoothly. Speeches are looking like they are about to wrap up. There's also been a smoking ceremony and welcome to country, but very shortly these thousands of protesters will march right through Melbourne's CBD, finishing up at Flinders Station.
Holly, thanks for the update. We'll talk to you soon.